So your girl Nisha, put this chapstick on. Nisha Michelle is back with another video. Y'all need to back up because it's too close. Back up. I know I need to clean this off my car. I need to clean my car for real now. I'm just not getting off of work. Whew. It's my little break right here because time I go get these kids, I'm clocking in again. The job is never done. The job is never done. Listen. But you know, I am creating a life that I don't need no vacation from. I don't need no vacation from life because I have routines, rituals, and I am changing my bad habits. You hear me? Changing how I relieve stress, which has been going good. Changing how I handle conflict. Changing who I choose to give my time to. I hope y'all go around. Go ahead, y'all, because I'm not speeding. I'm finna do the speed limit. I don't know why people think because they can speed up behind you. The speed limit is 55. I'm doing 60. Now, if you want to go a little faster than that, speeding up behind me is not going to make me go no faster. Because who going to pay that ticket? Not I. Usually they'll just speed up and then speed around. You best still go around. I ain't get no ticket for you. I ain't get no ticket for you. I'm like, why do they do that? Why do they speed up behind you? Like they want to make you go faster. Yeah, there you go. And you got a handicap sticker. You can't be that handicapped. You still rushing. I thought when you hit handicap, at least you slow down. You know what I'm saying? Goodness, but you get in an accident. Anyway, ain't got nothing against handicapped people. Listen, I take care of the handicapped people. Anyway, what this video is about today, whatever you consume consumes you. Whatever you are listening to, whatever you are watching, you become that. So you gotta be careful of who you lend your ear to, who you surrounding yourself with. You know, the word says, make no friends with an angry man lest you take his ways. So it is very true when they say birds of a feather flock together. You know, it's a lot of people that get friends, and sometimes you have friends for a whole life, not a whole lifetime, but you got history with them. And this may not be true for everybody that's watching me, but for majority of us, the ones that we've known for years, those friends that we've known for years, really are not your friend. They really not your friend. Some of them really not your friend. And you know it. You know it. You feel it. You feel it. And let me tell you something. The more you hang around with them, the more your spirit gonna be spinning, twisting, and jumping all inside of you. Stop ignoring your instinct, your intuition. Stop ignoring it. And leave them people alone. They're not your friend. I'm here to tell you, I used to think that the females I hung around was my friend. Until I met this dude, and he was performing at my party. This was years ago. And he had pulled me to the side. He had told me, he was like, you are a very kind person. I ain't never met no girl like you that's nice like this. And plus, y'all, I was a stripper back then now. And he was like, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I ain't trying to start nothing either. He said, that girl not your friend. She talked so bad about you to me. I couldn't believe she would talk about somebody like you. Because you are actually a kind person. And I was like, hey. And you know what else he told me? Because we was dealing with each other for a minute. He was like, you too good of a person to even be dealing with me. Because he was drinking alcohol excessively. Excessively. He was. Let me tell y'all something. I was like, my God. He was like, you too good. That was kind of right. But listen. Moral of the story is, be careful who you hang around with. A lot of the people that you hanging around with right now may be the reason God ain't poured down his blessing on you. Because he know your kind-hearted, your extra nice behind gonna give it all away to him. He know that. He know you like to forgive and sweep stuff under the rug. Call people your friend knowing darn well they not your friend. He know you got toxic empathy. You got too much compassion for people that you destroy yourself. God knows this. God be trying to protect you. He know that you keep on this for somebody too right here. He know that you keep being around your family knowing darn well your family really don't like you. They really don't know. They really only come around you when they need something, when they down and out. And if you say no, they gonna cut you off. But you don't know how to say no. Because you want people to need you. But what you really need is for you to need you. For you to take care of you. For you to start loving you. For you to start respecting you. For you to start valuing your time and valuing yourself. And then they'll learn how to treat you by how you treat yourself. I just said this in my earlier video. So be mindful of what you are consuming. Be mindful of the music that you're listening to. That is disgusting. This man just stopped his car. And he go to my school too. And spit out a whole bunch of water. And he had a water bottle in his hand. Like, you disgusted. Like, you didn't even have to do that. You could have just kept driving. People be wanting to be seen. He opened his whole car door. I ain't saying he probably wanted to be seen by me. He probably did. Because he know my car. Because he try to always speed. And I'm like, hey, bye. Go on now. I ain't got time. Don't let me hurt your little feelings now. It's going to be a bit. No. Sir. Little boy. I'm just saying. It's going to be a nice, kind note. But listen. God knows your heart. So until you, this message ain't for everybody, but it's for somebody. Until you acknowledge the snakes that are around you. Because snakes have patterns. Pay attention to the people around you. Pay attention to their patterns. When do they call? How often do they call? What they talk about when they call? What are the conversations when they're around you? What are the vibes? How do you feel? Do you feel depressed with no energy when you leave from around them? Like, your body will tell you. Do you have anxiety? Do you start second guessing yourself? Or do you feel comfortable around them? Do they make you laugh? Do they make you smile? Do they pour into you? Them the type of people you want around you. Do they support you? Are they around when you sick and out, down and out? I knew this person. It was a very close friend of mine. And she was scared to communicate with her family. Well, she allowed them to come in and move into her house. And listen, that's a scary thing to do, y'all. To allow somebody to move into your house when you are scared to communicate with them. Because therefore that means you are scared to speak your mind. You are scared to set the rules in your house. So they are going to misuse you, abuse you, and they are not going to care about the things that you have in your house. Stop thinking that people have the same heart as you. They do not. And if you don't understand your heart, you're going to have some heart issues. You're going to have some heart problems. Because people going to start breaking your heart. Because you love it. I won't say you love hard, you love toxic. Because that's toxic love. I'm not moving nobody in my house that I'm afraid to communicate with. No, you're not coming in there. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You not coming in my house. You ain't coming in my house. You ain't staying with me. No. I remember I had one friend, she said, this was back in my 20s, y'all, my early 20s. She told me I wasn't no friend. When I told her no, she couldn't move in my house. But I didn't really know her like that. Like most of her friends that I met that's around her grew up around her. But I didn't really know her like that. So I'm like, no, you can't move in my house. I just moved in here. And can I get comfortable? So she said I wasn't a friend. So another thing, you got to really know the definition of what that person thinks a friend is, because y'all might not have the same definition as a friend. Because if you're a friend, you should be allowed to say no in the friendship. Your no shouldn't be, oh, you're not a friend because you said no. No, your no is no. I said no. I'm sorry, I can't, She was like, I had my baby. And, she still dwell on that because years down the line, she brought it up again. So you never know what a person is holding resentment towards you or holding against you because you spoke your truth. And you said no. And, ever since then, I'm like, dang. People hold stuff. And you think they your friend, they ain't let go of that? You got to be careful. You have got to be careful. You have got to be careful. That's why I'm saying, friends that you have history with, listen, I feel like this. If they don't really know God and got an intimate relationship with God, how do you really know if a person is really forgiving you? Because people wear masks. People good at wearing masks. People are good at wearing masks. You know that when you get in a relationship. We meeting the representative till they take off that mask and say, peekaboo, I fooled you. Then you be sitting there broke, busted, and disgusted. Emotional, distraught, just crying, just loss of appetite or over appetite, overeating. People wear masks. That's why you got to take time to get to know people. Time does tell. Don't rush into calling somebody your friend. Don't rush into being in a relationship. Take your time to get to know people. And take your time if you got to cut them off too. Listen, I see that we are... Me? Let me tell you something. Me, I'm gonna just cut y'all. I don't owe you nothing. I'll just cut y'all. Now, some people, I told them, Before I got on my journey with the Lord, some people I was like, listen, my life is changing. Something is happening to me. I don't know what's happening. I couldn't really explain it. So I was like, listen, however they took it, they took it. But let me tell you what you do if you feel like you need to tell somebody. Listen. Tell them the same thing I told them. My life, we are growing apart. I'm going in one direction, you going in another direction. It was good to know you. It was good meeting you. You taught me a lot. Thank you. Got to go. Got to go. I'm just playing. Listen, tell them something if you got to tell them something. Or just cut the calls off. Shoot. I cut them all off. Listen. I ain't trying to be friends. Nobody's still in the club. I'm 36 years old. I don't even want to be in a relationship with nobody that go to the club. What we going to the club for? I was in the club too much in my 20s and in my teenage years. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I don't want to be in nobody's club. I'm too grown for that. You cannot find love in the club. You can't. So don't even try it now. That's why she made that song. Looking for love in all the wrong places. However it goes, something like that. But listen, back to what I was talking about, because I know I was all over the place. What you consume consumes you. So, what you should be doing, I don't know what you should be doing, only you know what you should be doing. But listen, this is my suggestion. Look at things that are going to move the needle forward. Don't be looking at all these reality shows thinking that you're a reality fill in the blank, because you're not. You're a child of God, and you got to know it, and you got to act like it, walk like it, live like it. And it takes time. Build your intimate relationship with the Lord. Look at self-development, YouTube videos, podcasts. This one of them right here. You feeding your mind. You feeding your spirit by listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. This is moving your needle forward in your life. Little do you know. Okay. What else? Journal. I'm always talking about journaling. Speak your affirmations. Feel your affirmations. Intentionally ask your affirmation out. If you're beautiful, what are the things that you do to be beautiful? You go to the gym. You go work out. You eat healthy. You take care of your skin. You brush your teeth. You wash your face. You bathe your behind. You put on some clothes. Right? You clean your nails. You clean your toes. If you are successful, what are some of the things that everybody got their own definition of success? What is your definition of success? Write it down. And then work towards that. Put action behind your affirmation. Say the affirmation, then you act it out. I am healthy. I am wealthy. So what are some of the things that wealthy people do? What person in your life or somebody that you see on TV, wealthy, what do they do? What are they doing with their time? What are they feeding their mind? All this matters. What are some of the things that you are doing to bring you extra income? Are you starting a YouTube video? Are you becoming a content creator? Are you posting every day or every other day? Are you building your confidence and your self-esteem? Because negative comments will come. And how you gonna handle them? What you gonna do? See, I give mine to the Lord. To the Lord. Okay? To the Lord. To the Lord, y'all. For those of you don't don't know what I'm saying. But these are things that you should work on when you want to move the needle forward in your life. We are more than what society says. We are more than the society constructs and culture. The word says, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. How are you renewing your mind? You got to renew it on a daily basis. Yeah. So that was the video. Whatever you consume consumes you. So be careful of what you consume. Be careful what you're eating. Be careful what you're looking at, what you're watching, and what you're listening to, and who you're around. The people, places, and the things. Become more aware of yourself. Focus on yourself until the focus is on you. And then you can help somebody else. Love, y'all.